My spirit is unbroken, Nnamdi Kanu speaks after landmark Kenyan court ruling. Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has extended an open invitation to Nigerians to visit him at the DSS detention facility in Abuja. According to a report by Daily Post on Saturday, June 28, 2025, this comes shortly after a Kenyan High Court ruled that his arrest and extradition from Kenya in 2021 were illegal and unconstitutional. Speaking through his special counsel, Aloy Ejemaker, Kanu thanked his legal team, family, and supporters for standing by him through what he described as a long and unjust process. He said he wanted Nigerians to see how he is doing, and to share in his hope that justice will finally prevail. According to Ejemaker, Kanu sees this moment as a step toward the truth finally coming out, not just for him, but for the cause he represents. For many of his supporters, this invitation is more than a symbolic gesture. It's a way to connect with a man who has remained largely out of public view for over 3 years. Ejemaker emphasized that Kanu's spirit remains unbroken and that the recent Kenyan court ruling has brought a sense of renewed energy and purpose. He also called on the Nigerian government to take the ruling seriously and review the ongoing legal process against Kanu. So far, the DSS has not publicly responded to the invitation or confirmed if visits will be allowed beyond legal representatives and family. But the call itself sends a clear message: Nnamdi Kanu wants the world to see that his faith in his people, and in justice, has not faded. The case of Matsi Nnamdi Kanu is a complex and highly politicized legal matter that has garnered significant attention both within Nigeria and internationally. Here's an analysis based on the information available up to October 2023. Background: Matsi Nnamdi Kanu is a Nigerian-British activist and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a separatist organization advocating for the independence of Biafra, a region in southeastern Nigeria. His activism and leadership have led to multiple legal confrontations with Nigerian authorities, including charges related to treasonable felony, terrorism, and incitement. Detention and trial. Kanu has been detained for several years, with his trial characterized by delays, legal challenges, and international concern over his rights. Critics argue that there is little or no evidence linking him directly to the charges, and his prolonged detention raises questions about due process and justice. Extraordinary rendition from Kenya. According to reports, Kanu was abducted or forcibly transferred from Kenya to Nigeria, a practice often referred to as extraordinary rendition. This action has significant legal and diplomatic implications. Legal concerns. Rendition without proper extradition procedures may violate international laws and treaties, such as the United Nations Convention Against Torture and the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. Kenyan involvement. The role of Kenya in Kanu's rendition has been controversial. A Kenyan court's condemnation of this act suggests that Kenya may have violated legal protocols or human rights standards in the process. Kenyan court's ruling and compensation. A Kenyan court has condemned the rendition, implying it was illegal or unlawful, and awarded Kanu 10 million Kenyan shillings in damages. This ruling indicates recognition of wrongdoing. The court acknowledges that Kanu's rendition from Kenya was unlawful. Legal accountability. The award suggests that Kanu's rights were violated, and he is entitled to compensation. Implications. Legal and human rights perspective. The ruling underscores concerns about extrajudicial actions and respect for sovereignty and legal protocols during cross-border operations. It raises questions about Nigeria's conduct and adherence to international standards in handling politically sensitive cases. Diplomatic and political ramifications. The case could strain Nigeria-Kenya relations, especially if Nigeria is found to have violated international or bilateral agreements. It may influence ongoing and future legal proceedings, as well as diplomatic negotiations. Domestic Nigerian context. The case intensifies debates within Nigeria about the legitimacy of Kanu's detention, the handling of separatist movements, and the rule of law. Critics argue that Kanu's prolonged detention and the handling of his case reflect broader issues of justice, human rights, and political repression. Conclusion. The Motsi Nnamdi Kanu case highlights critical issues of international law, human rights, and sovereignty. The Kenyan court's condemnation of his rendition and the award of damages mark a significant legal milestone, emphasizing the importance of lawful extradition procedures and respect for individual rights. The case continues to be a focal point of legal and political discourse, with broader implications for Nigeria's internal politics and its relations with neighboring countries. Bar Jude Njoku Jude, United Kingdom-based lawyer. Stay tuned for more updates, stay safe and have a blessed day.